Okay, we're back. I figured out what I did wrong. And I went ahead and ran through it so I know that I have it right exactly. And I'm going to show you guys now. I just need to send this out to all the people again because I was a little dummy and was just going the wrong way, actually. That's all it was, which is kind of embarrassing, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. Let me see. My gosh. Does not want to copy. There we go. Okay. Now let's see. Hopefully we get some viewers back here. But I'm gonna go ahead and run through it because I don't want to delay any longer. And I also don't want to be in this area any longer. So. We already know this part. I also ate 2 of my mozzarella sticks, so.
What is this? What is this?
Okay. So you see, the problem was I was going the wrong way. What I needed to do was I needed to go this way. I just need to hop down the cliff and hope I get good RNG. Not have any of those little hand guys come after me, because they hurt. There we go. It was as simple as that. I don't remember going that way though, so I don't know. Maybe my memory's just not serving me well.
Keep it together, Elise.
No, I have gifts! Hooray! Or at least where I have to keep the gifts. Use the basket menu to check on your progress and gather the tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. Make sure you put them all in your basket before the end of the week to meet him and grant Elise's wish. Find your way home. Maybe I should text some people. Yeah, I know it's the witching hour. Okay. Well, let's go back home. I wonder if any of the patrolmen are gonna catch us out here. That sounded like Flock. Hi, Flock. What are you doing out here? He's looking a little evil. What is it, Flock? I don't like the way he's staring at me. What are you?
Rose and Marine?
What are you doing out here?
Look.
That's one suspicious goat. I was out on a walk. This late at night? What is it, Flock? Come, let's go home, Rosemarine. I don't want to stay out here a minute longer. Oh, Elise, wait. What a crazy day. Surprised we even got some sleep after that. It's morning already. Suppose I really did go into the woodland, didn't I? I don't know what to think of all that, but both Rosemarine and the old hag, neither were lying, it seems. I ought to pull myself together. It's best I head out for work now. I'll lose my wits if I keep up. Or if I keep... Rosemarine and Flock. What are they doing out there? Okay, let's eat some food. First and foremost. We're a hungry guy. We need to eat some food, you know? I mean, she did say meet us. Okay, what are you today? You're a unicorn again. I see. How odd and strange. Are they out here? I should really garden for myself. You two are always making merry, huh?
Good morning, Elise.
Ah, good morning, Elise. Good morning to you too, Flock. I picked up some mushrooms this morning, Elise, for them we can have breakfast. Say, Rosemarine, you put Flock away in the granary last night, right? Of course, I think he's taken a liking to it too. I always leave the door a little ajar just in case.
I see.
Is that so? Is everything alright, Elise? You seemed to be on edge last night, too. It's nothing, Rosemarine. I had strange dreams, is all. I know you went to the woods, Elise.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to tell me about it, but... You know now, don't you, that I'm speaking the truth. Elise. Anyhow, come along, let's head to work. You're taking me to town? Oh! We have to stick to our story, don't we? Come now, let's head to town. Oh, wait for me, Elise. Is it not the morning? Oh, I guess it's a little bit later. Meet Freya at her house. I'm not meeting Freya at her house. Hooray! that was scary. I almost knocked my drink over. Still down there. Maybe we shouldn't have gone into the woods, guys. I think I'll do one more day and then I'll end stream, but who knows how long that'll take. Oh, do folks usually gather here? I wonder if something's happened. Come now, Rosemarine. We must find out what's going on.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Oh, Elise. Miss Eugene's horse got stolen. What? Is that true, Miss Muriel? I'm not a liar, Elise. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. Everyone's acting strange, Elise. That's natural, my dear. This isn't something to take lightly. I even heard some folks say they were hag-ridden. Hag-ridden? You shouldn't spread such nonsense about the town, Grun. But old Joshin said the horses were stolen by the witch. Oh, for goodness sake. The poor lad couldn't be more heartbroken. For good reason. Go on now. I'm looking after children for the meantime. Leb and Freya? Ah, Elise. Rosemarine. Good morning, Freya. Leb. You've heard, I'm assuming, about Mr. Eugene's horses? Oh, it's been awful. Everyone's been on edge. Folks don't know what to do with themselves. For good reason, I'd say, but Mr. Eugene was so invested in his business, too. Oh, Josh and foolery isn't helping anyone, I can already tell. They were hag-ridden. Something tells me you know what that means. Leb! Of course it's when... Oh, she wouldn't know, Leb. I'm saved! Suppose not. What a way to start the day. I think I'd take a look about town. Better be careful, Elise. Folks are getting rather nervous about this. I get it, Leb. I'll be careful not to rile them up. Welcome back, Celeste. As you can see, we're alive. And we've made it. I was just walking the wrong way. I didn't remember us going that way. But, you know, sometimes my short-term memory isn't always the best. Currently, we are looking for people in the town because Mr. Eugene's horses have gone missing. Oh, something shiny. Don't mind if I do. A leather purse. I have 2 of those now. So these are things I could probably sell to get money. That makes sense. Where is everyone? Oh, there's some people. Hello! There you are, you two. You're not looking so cheerful, Miss Lisbeth. Oh, it's difficult to stay cheerful with all these goings-on. So unfortunate. You have to wonder who'd do such a thing. It can't have been easy, that's for certain. Now Lisbeth's goats are feeling ill too. Oh, Arian, I'm at such a loss. Feeling ill, Miss Lisbeth. The milk's giving this foul smell since yesterday. Their eyes are going glossy too. I don't know what to think of it. The only one who could lend me a hand is Eugen, but you wouldn't want to trouble him, I see. It'll be fine, my dear. We'll have a word with Father Hans, alright? Okay. I'm telling you folks, this can't be good. It clearly can't, Odalie. That lad's horse has vanished. You shouldn't believe such nonsense, Miss Odalie. It's far from nonsense. Last those horses were hag-ridden. That hardly matters, Odalie. I'd say Eugen lost his horses is a bigger concern. Oh, you folks never take anything seriously. Come, Rosamarine. Let's go see how Miss Eugene's doing. Ah, yes. Cabbage! Yeah, there's a lot of people over here. I think they're gonna talk about his horses that were stolen. Well, there's more people out here though. I want to talk to these people first. To let them know we aren't. Aren't we, Marlene? It's about the horses. It goes further than that, Elise. Whoever took Eugen's horses broke into the pigsty. Took our pigs, saddled them like a horse, and locked them in the stables. Can you believe such a thing, Elise? A vile prank is what this is. I need folks to know Barnhart had nothing to do with this. All of Kieferberg knows you would never do such a thing, Marlene. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. We'll see where this takes us, I suppose. Thank you, lass. What in the Lord's name is going on? Oh, I wouldn't know about that, Dorothy. There you two are. We can always ask Elise Bernheld. Ask me about what, Miss Dorothy? Oh, but before you do, have you heard, Elise? About Mr. Eugen's horses? I know. Oh, the poor lad. To think my father's name is compromised, too! Mr. Bernhardt's? Someone put one of the horse saddles in one of my father's pigs, Elise. It's a sick joke is what it is. Sounds like it from what I'm hearing. Oh, Elise, you're leaving Kieferberg, aren't you? Maybe one day, Miss Bernhard, but are you? We've been discussing the idea as a matter of fact. Oh, how could this happen to us? I don't know. It's a good question. Taking Eugene's horses was too cruel. I wonder who could do such a thing. The poor lad was just getting his business started, too. Hard to believe he'd provoke any ill will. I doubt any of our townsfolk could do such a thing. I agree, Heinrich. I've heard Lisbeth's goats aren't doing well either. Alright, well, we'll have to go take a look. Oh yeah. Keep calm when it comes to old Joshin, Elise. What do you mean by the word nonsense? The, hag-ridden? It's just what we need, isn't it? Come, Rosemary, let's go to the stables. Ah, good day. Anyone else down here? Suppose not. Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of people are throwing witch around, so... And when she's having things, and she met the witch herself, I think I would also call it nonsense. What's going on, peeps? You two have heard Whoa! Full art of Gustav? That's crazy. Hello. Yes, we've heard. We have. Though we're trying to figure out what happened. I'm ruined, that's what happened. As I said before, Eugen, we'll do all we can do to help. Why are we all full art now? We'll gather the lads and send them out to patrol the outskirts. Are we absolutely certain they were stolen? About that, Elise. Those horses were hag-ridden, I tell you! Not this nonsense again. Tell you, lad, there's a witch in Kieferberg. Even if they were hag-ridden, it's still a sad day for Mr. Eugen, old Jochen. But this isn't the time. I ask you not to try folks' patience, old Joshin. Or anyone else's for that matter. Let's go! Suspicion down! Hi, Harry. I figured out what was wrong. And we're still alive, but we're moving on. We're on Tuesday now. Witch or no witch, folks. Someone had to do it. No two ways about it. Without as much of a trot or neigh. All there was left of this morning was a barn-head pig in a saddle. Don't rope me into this, lad. I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Who am I to blame, then? The witch? Let's keep calm now, folks. Can't the poor lad for it? Can't fault the poor lad for it, can we, folks? Flynn, Guido, we'll take around. I will take a look around the outskirts. I'll go with you, Gustav, and we should ask Eugen if he'd like to join us too. Is there any way we can help, Mr. Gustav? Keep folks calm, Elise, and go about your day as you normally would. Leave it to us, lads. We'll get to the bottom of this. Folks truly are on edge today. Ought to be careful with what I say about the town. Well, I have a date. Came to join the search party, I take it? Oh, I don't think I'd be much of help. I was wondering if there's any way I could help with. I appreciate the thought, lass. We're a bit of a loss, you see. How so, Mr. Heinrich? We can't put our finger on where to start. And we wouldn't want to search Kieferberg. Last thing we'd want is to get under folks' skin. I understand. We should search as far as wide as we can. No two ways about it. Only a couple hoof prints, we ought to find something. Oof! May the Lord hear you, Heinrich. You don't seem too helpful, Mr. Eugen. Proper stallions don't vanish overnight, lass. Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing, I'd say. Maybe so. Maybe so. Is anyone else around? Doesn't look like it. Hello! Okay, you want your grape juice already? It's the morning.
Puppy.
It's you. Pretending not to see me, were you? For goodness sake, Maggie, I don't have time for this. Give me the grape juice, Elise. I didn't have breakfast today, so... That's it. I'm telling your auntie you're begging for food again. Oh, but I'm not begging, Elise. I saw you have a goat now. Why? Am I not allowed to have a goat? Golly, Elise, you're dirt poor. How would you get your hands on a goat? Why, you! I see we have an understanding, Elise. Now pass the grape juice or someone's getting an earful. Here you go, you glutton. Dare tell anyone about this wretched goat, I swear, and I'll... Oh boy, oh boy! You're so generous, Elise, I can't believe this is working! Why, you? Well, I would have started blackmailing you sooner if I'd... Out of my sight, Mindy. Bring me some... Lebuchon tomorrow, won't you? Go away. She's going to work me like a donkey at this rate. I assume that's something I get at the other place. I'll just see how expensive that is. Ah, Elise. Do you know any others ways to tell, I wonder? Tell what, Mr. Brunderhide? Whether or not she's having a boy or a girl, Elise. She's been keen on finding out. A little too keen, to be honest. You're making fun of it, Ariane. It's harmless fun, that's all. I did it too when I was expecting Epphel. Can't say fortune-telling is either a good way to pass one's time. Oh, I would never. Would it count as fortune-telling, Mr. Ariane? How doesn't it, Elise? Oh, that reminds me, Dorothy's done it just recently. She said the water turned clear, which means it would be a boy. You children don't know when to stay put. I guess she's having a baby. Good for her. Oh, there you are, Elise. Goodness gracious, Odalie. Miss Odalie insists the horses were hag-ridden, Elise. We've been trying to get her to reason, but... What reason, lass? Give it a rest, Odalie. Oh, Joshin's beyond reasoning with. Everyone can see that but you. You think this is what Mr. Eugene means right now? Oh, the poor lad. This isn't about the lad, Elise. Only it is, Odalie. We ought to respect the lad's feelings here. It's his loss at the end of the day. There's nothing we can do, truth be told. We just have to hope the lad finds something. You'll all regret being so careless. No suspicion at all. Even though we did go into the woods. I'll talk to you guys in a second. I gotta see how expensive this thing Muffy wants, or whatever her name is. There's Freya. Hi, Freya. There's quite a people about. Might have to sell something. She has more stuff. Not whatever she was talking about, though. Dang! I get a pretty penny for that. I'm gonna sell these two first, though. Harry, that's a child. Frightening, isn't it, Elise? What is, Miss Wilma? The horses, lass. If there was truly a thief on the loose. Are you who are you talking about? I thought you were talking about Muffy, because I just mentioned her. Oh, I'm having Wilma lock in on every window in my inn tonight. Oh, well, no, not Wilma. Wilma's not. I thought you were talking about Muffy. We cannot romance Wilma. There's two Wilmas, by the way, which is confusing, but no need to overreact, Miss Wilma. How is an overreaction? Truly, Elise, I hope you're locked in your front door this morning. Of course I did, Miss Merrily. Oh, I can only hope whoever did this doesn't try to ruin the festival. I wouldn't go that far, Wilma. You guys want to play Poke the Rat again, don't you? The fog certainly helped. That being so, Willem, I thought I'd ought to wonder if... Wouldn't folks hear the trotting? Clever, aren't you? Almost as if you were there yourself! Going a little batty here, aren't we? All this pressure's getting to you, Miss Bertha. Truly, Bertha, today isn't the day to rile folks up. Lord knows she winds you up enough, Ludwig. Why, Ludwig, I wasn't riling anyone up. We can't be too careful is all. You call this being careful, Miss Bertha? Come now, didn't you have a roast to tend to? Ludwig, never take a side in a married couple's quarrels, lass. I understand, Mr. Willem. Is anyone down at the well? Nope, no one's ever at the well. One of these days someone's going to. Hi, Freya. You're looking rather lost here, Freya. Ah, Elise, I hadn't seen you there. I can tell. I'm still wondering about who could have done such a thing. Are we certain Mr. Eugen didn't simply forget to lock the gate last night? How would you explain the saddle pig then? Right, I had forgotten about that. It sounds like a tasteless prank, Elise, as sad as that is to say. Oh, if only there was a way I could do to make it better. Why don't you make something for Mr. Eugen? Make something? Like what? They're out searching the woods. They'll be hungry later, I wager. Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. I didn't even say anything, Freya. I'll bake everyone a pie. How about that? That's a lot of pies. In that case, I best get to work right away. Guess you're gonna make a pie for everyone. Excuse me, guys. Make certain you find them, Gustav. Easier said than done, Father. I'm not too confident we'll find them, to tell you the truth. Eugene needs our support, folks, no matter the outcome. You won't find a thing, I tell you. Why wouldn't he? It's horses we're talking about. They couldn't have flown away. Nonsense, they were hag-ridden. Do try to keep calm, while joking. The lass is right, old lad. Horses can't fly. Even if we don't find them, there has to be something. You said you weren't confident you'd find them, Mr. Gustav? Thieves don't usually leave their plunder out in the open, do they? We must make every effort to fix this, Gustav. I understand, Father. We're really good at not being a witch, huh? It's rather strange, I must say. Ah, Elise! Is everything alright? Oh, you hadn't heard. There was thick fog about the town last night, you see? I didn't notice it either, I ought to say. Fog, you say? I wouldn't have given it much thought either, but it's perfectly possible whoever took Eugene's horses may have used it, you see? You're starting to sound like Mr. Odalie, Miss McTilde. Oh, don't you ever say such a thing again, Elise. It's best I go. Miss McTilde, you know where to find me should you need me. That said, you better keep your distance from Odalie, you hear? Oh, Josh should too. There's no need to tell us, Miss McTilde. Right, let's go on a date. Oh, what are we talking about over here? You got the reins, Tristan? Right here, no need to fret. Thinking of helping us out, Elise? I don't think I could be much of help, but if there is anything else... I jest, lass. You best believe this to us. Elise. Eugene and Heinrich are taking their time, aren't they? Give the man a moment, Tristan. The longer we wait about, the less chance we have of finding them, though. It was most likely just some tasteless prank. Who do you think did it, then? Now this kind of talk won't take us anywhere, lads. We're not even sure we'll find anything out there. Let's see if you have what she's looking for. I assume you do, because you have all the food. 30? Girl! Oh. Might have to sell that handkerchief after all. I wanted to save it in case it was useful for something. Okay, well, let's go on our date, and then we can work. I'm gonna save first. I'm stuck. No! There she is. Spend some time with her. I'm so glad you came, Elise. Anything to get me out of that rat hole. And to think I had to deal with those folks all day. I can lend you a hand, Elise, whatever you need. That aside, Rosemarine. What was it you wanted to show me? Well, this is somewhat embarrassing, but... Look at this, Elise. A pine cone? That's what you wanted to show me? It's more important than you think. This pine cone is my treasure, Elise. Huh? Granny gave it to me when I was little. Your granny, huh? I understand how she feels, I suppose. We're just the same as this pine cone, Elise. How am I the same as a pine cone, Rosemarine? I promise there's proper meaning to what I'm saying. Alright, alright. Our time here in this realm is rather limited, isn't it? I suppose. You see how the pine cone is covered with scales? If you think of it yourself and life up into this moment, you can understand how each scale represents something, right? I see. Your experiences and dreams and the things you hold dear. All those things are just the same as scales on this pine cone. Rosemarine, there are times when one falls off or gets damaged, and you don't feel as whole anymore, but you learn to be without it, and finding that losing one doesn't mean that you'll lose all the others. Oh, Elise. This pine cone is the representation of my path. It represents you, Elise. I've been meaning to tell you about it for oh so long. Oh, for goodness sake. All these scales represent the path I've taken to reach you. And now that I'm by your side, I feel whole, like never before. You see what I mean, don't you, Elise? I do, I do. Oh, I'm so glad I could finally tell you about it. Flock is one of those scales too. Did you know that he's... Breathe, Rosemarine. You make me whole, Elise. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, don't get flustered. I'll get flustered too. Shush it, you. Come now. We ought to head back into town. Before we do, Elise, won't you meet me at the viewpoint tomorrow morning? Alright, alright. I'll be spending my time with you at this rate. Oh, if you're too busy then. For goodness sake, Rosemarine. Oh, wait, Elise. We have 2 periods to work. Ugh. Do I have any bread right now? No, I'm, oh gosh. We might just have to buy 1 bread real fast. go ahead and eat that. Oh, what am I to do? Miss Lisbeth, you've heard, I suppose, about the goats, what old Justin said, too? I don't think I have, Miss Lisbeth. I don't know what to do, my dear. My goats are ill, so I don't know if they'll make it through the night, and... Oh, Joshin came by and called my mama a witch. Oh, he's unbelievable. Poor Leb tried to defend me, but... Leb? Father Hans sent her to the church, defending Mama. I'm at a loss, my dear. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a word with Father Hans and old Joshin for you, Miss Lisbeth. No, Elise, I already feel bad enough for poor Leb. We're not witches. I know, Upfel, I know. Oh, Joshua needs to stop crying wolf. What tasks are there to do? Chickens? Wood. I think I prefer the wood. Oh, go away, Elise. What's gotten into her, Jacob? I don't really know. I think it's because of the goats, but it's not because of the goats. What is it then? I'm not telling. I'm not telling. I can't force you, but what's the use of worrying if you won't let us help you, Juin? Elise is right, Juin. Oh, it's Apfel and Mama. What about them, Grun? They've been mean to me all day. So it's because of the goats. Miss Lisbeth's on edge, I suppose. Why don't you keep Drune distracted, Jacob? I'm trying, Elise. I don't want to be distracted. Leave me alone. Oh, I've had it, Matilde. All that fretting is no use to Kieferberg, Odalie. You too, Elise. Huh? You've come to mess with me again, I know it. I've never gone out of my way to mess with you, Miss Odalie. It's no use, dearie. Odalie's going on about this all day. All that Kieferberg thinks I've lost my mind. Well, let me. Not this again, Odalie. You need to look after your health, Miss Odalie. You'll see, both of you. Are you coming as well, Elise? Going where, Miss Merrily? Oh, we're helping with the stalls, you see. Oh, you should join us, Elise. I'm not certain I have time, Miss Bernhild. That's alright, dearie. We've been busy all day. Oh, I wonder how the lads are doing out there. Going on a patrols day and night like this? Truly. So that's where they all are, huh? Feels a little empty without them hanging about town, doesn't it? Oh, I can only wonder what Kieferberg will be doing, like, in a few years. What does she want? Oh, I can help her chop wood. That's what I want to do. No. I don't have enough. In this economy, I can't spare 3 bread. Okay, not too bad, not too bad.
3, 2, 1, go!
I would appreciate it if you give me more wood and stop putting chickens on the stump where my axe is gonna go. Ugh, no. Did I do better this time? I got an A! Ah! I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm so good. No, I'm not trying. I got an A. I win! Oh. Thanks. My, you've certainly used your time well, Elise. You could have this. Woo! I'm getting the dough! Thank you, Miss Bertha. Thank you indeed. I don't think I'll ever get an A in that chicken game, though. Okay. Where's the text at? Apples and kiss the rat. I don't want to kiss the rat. But I am kind of curious. Celeste, should I do apples or kiss the rat? Bad apple or rat? How are these kids gonna be able to pay me anyways? Wouldn't you say, Elise? Say what, Miss Lorelei? One can only hope this nonsense won't last until Saturday. I suppose that's true. Say, you're a clever lass, Elise. You can be honest with me. Who would you say took Eugen's horses? Miss Lorelei! Why? You don't mean to tell you haven't been wondering about it. Still, I would say I wouldn't say it's very polite to be making guesses. Oh, you're no fun. Nearly everyone has indulged me, but you and Freya. No, we didn't take the horses, unless we did in our dreams or something. I guess we'll play Kiss the Rat. This is horse. It's so ill it won't be used for much too long. Old Joshin's lost his mind for good, Elise. Well, I wonder what's gotten into the old lad. He's always been rather ill-tempered, but old folks sometimes take a liking to superstition, Bernard. As for you, lass, you best keep busy until the festival. What do you mean, Mr. Ludwig? I fear old Joshin's starting to look for the witch in Kieferberg. I'd keep out of his way as much as possible if I were you, Elise. I suppose you may be right, but what a mess we found ourselves in. Why are you down here? Really time to head on home, isn't it? Still have a little longer to go, Rosamarine. Say, Elise, I've been thinking. Wouldn't it be nice to bring Flock to Kieferberg? Rosamarine! For the laddies. I've heard about Miss Elizabeth's goats and her children, but Flock loves to frolic about. He could bring some cheer to the town. I can't afford a goat, Rosamarine. Oh, but Flock was never... These folks can't handle a pair of shoes, let alone a goat. I see. I understand, Elise. Flock is to be kept far away from Kieferberg as possible. Understood? All right, Elise. Puppy! I might need to get some bread before we do work. We're looking pretty hungry. I still need to buy that thing for Muffy tomorrow. No need to tighten it so much, Grun. More like this, then? Oh, there you are, Elise. What's gotten you all so busy? We're teaching Grun how to do a Dutch braid. How's it coming along? Can you tell me? It's, well? Your hair is too silky, Miss Dorothy. It just won't stay put. Blaming my hair won't make your braiding look any better, Grun. Try holding it more firmly, don't you? Like this, then? Ouch, Grun! I'm sorry, Miss Dorothy. Now I think about it, Elise, you never put your hair up, do you? It's too unruly for that. I'm pretty sure it's up in a ponytail right now. It does look difficult to tame, Elise. The ribbon keeps it off my face, at least. Look, look, I think I did it! Oh, it looks lovely, Grun. Isn't it a little crooked on the left? You've got a knack for this, don't you, Grun? Let me show you how to make it a little more tidy. I don't have all day. Seems like they're back from looking for the horses, but... Horseshoes scattered about, you say? I found them just past the logging grounds, but... Why in the Lord's name would anyone remove horseshoes? I wouldn't want to lend weight to old Joshin's nonsense, but... Wake up, lads! They were hag-ridden, I tell you. This isn't the time, old Joshin. We must keep calm. Thank you for your times today, lads. I'll be moving along now. I've had enough of wandering about. I've never seen him so disheartened, I must say. To think you lads didn't even find a trace. We looked everywhere, Miss Marlene. The peaks, the lake. Heinrich and Tristan even followed the path to Primeldorf. We ought to give it another try first thing. I found it! I found it! I found the horse! It's right outside! What are you saying, Maggie? It's the truth! It's laying on the ground! Is it alive? Take us to it, lassie! I think the horse might be dead. Oh god, that horse looks not so good at all, really. My word! Oh, the poor thing. Good grief, it's nearly dead! What do you make of it, Eugen? He's exhausted. I'd say he ran here by the looks of it. No, that can't be! We've only just made it back. We would have found him, or heard him, or... I must say I'm at a loss, lads. They were hag-ridden, no two ways about it. Look at it, gasping for breath, ill. Look at its eyes! Keep calm, old Joshin. Think you can nurse him back to health, Eugen? I'm taking him back to the stables now. I'll lend a hand, Eugen. You all fools ought to not touch that horse. Lord knows what the witch has done with it. Come now, lads. Let's fetch him some water. He must have broken free from wherever he was being kept, I suppose. Broke off the reins and ran back to Kieferberg. I can't think of... Nonsense, Bernhard. I'll have said it right now, folks. It's best you show you some restraint, old Joshin. This isn't. Old Stefan warned us about this. Oh, this old Stefan nonsense again, you old fool. We need to keep calm, folks. Arguing about this won't. Have you no memory of his words, Hans? Gustav? He spoke ill fortune we'd have of the witch. Of folks' livelihood slipping through their fingers. Old Stefan was a tormented lad on his deathbed, old Joshin. There's worse to come, folks, mark my words. What are we to do with him, father? Just wait for him to tire himself out. That's all we can do. Come, folks, let's head back to town. Things are starting to get a little out of hand, aren't they? What's this about? Okay, that was odd. What was that for? I need bread. That's what I need. And I could buy the thing for Miffy. Oh, I'm already past it. Bah! I always get turned around. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That's not even the worst of it, sadly. Did anything else happen, Mr. Flynn? You would have seen it, at least. There were horseshoes scattered about the lodging camp. Dozens of them. Dozens? Eugene had 3 horses taken. That's only a dozen. I could feel the hair stand up at the base of my neck. So whoever took them also removed their shoes. I can't think of a reason to do such a thing, in all honesty. It's a rather strange thing to do, isn't it? I wager it's a wandering thief of some sort. What would you make of the saddled pig, then, Goody? Mockery, Flynn. What else could it be? What we ought to do, Godo, is give Eugene all of our support. I understand it's painful to watch and a mystery in of itself, but it's clear this is affecting Mr. Gustav. You ready to see some rat kissing? At least anything but this wretched game, Jacob. How'd you know? That's all you will ever want to do. Oh, I was hoping to keep Grunig distracted. Celeste, are you here? I'll play it with you too. Hooray! Hooray! I don't need her help. Gross, I don't want the stinking rat anywhere near me. Blue, yellow. Okay. Oh! It's like baseball. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't like this game very much. What if... Hear me out now. You reload. Okay, sorry. What if we reload? And we don't do this? Probably got any money for that. Yeah, let's we'll be fast. Don't worry. We'll be fast. I don't like that game very much. Okay. Where are we at? Okay. We'll go help with the apples instead. I'm much better at that game. Let's talk to some other people first, though. Spare me, Alma. What's going on here? Alma's giving into old Josh's nonsense, Elise. All I'm saying is that folks need closure. It doesn't matter who's truly behind this, we need answers. You think we need to believe the witch to get closure? I can't agree with that, Alma. If it's to closure folks need, then we best make certain it's the good kind. Just don't see how we'll ever make sense of this, Heinrich. Not like this, Alma. Definitely not like this. Oh well, Elise, will you talk some sense into Marlene for me? You old fix, so she's truly stubborn. What's wrong? Marlene here is criticizing my sleeping habits of all things. Why not worry about my tremors instead, Marlene? I have good reasons to worry, I'd say. Are you having trouble sleeping at night, Miss Matilde? On the contrary, lass, I get my fair share of sleep. With all these going on, Matilde, I'm well aware it's what you're afraid of, Marlene. Why, not the witch, then what, if that's what you're saying? You did tend to wander about in the evenings, Miss Matilde. Bah, not you too, Elise. Let's go get some apples. I can do this minigame. I think I can get an A in it too. Oh, I think we just got a concussion. Oh, What did I say? I'm too good. I just don't need to kiss any rats anymore and we're good. Oh, this is just what I needed, Elise. Thank you so much, my dear. Of course, Miss Linda. Thank you. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna go get bread before I do anything else. Elise. Oh, what is this old hag want now? Where do you think you're going, Elise? Huh? I need to have a word with you. What's this about, Miss Bertha? Your cousin, that's what this is about, Elise. The lass has been wandering about town, you know? She's been helping out. Miss Bertha? No, I don't think so, Elise. Your cousin's been telling folks there's no thief in Kefferberg. There isn't. Would you rather my cousin say we were thieves? Far from it, Elise, but it sounds like as though she believed they were hag-ridden. No such thing, you should know. All right, what do you make of this? She's been also recommending Brindlehide herbal medicines. Because she cares. I understand she shouldn't be doing this, I'll let her know. As long as you understand, Elise, this is dangerous. I have to make certain I bring Rosamarine to work with me, or else I'll have to deal with this every day. Oh, I covered for her. I got an achievement for that. Okay, I need this food, like, pronto. Bring her along to help you with tasks, but it costs so much food. I don't got the money for that. Well, I mean, I do have 96 right now, but... There we go. I'll talk to you in a second, Leb. We know better than that, Arian. Even that being so, Miss Marley, I can't help but worry. Worry about what, Miss Arlene? I was saying about how we've always made the best of this festival, lass. Eugen did have all those horses last year, didn't he? There's no denying that, I suppose. It's such a shame. The festival might not be as compromised as it seemed, but it feels as though we're nothing but ill fortune coming our way, huh? Elizabeth goats aren't getting any better, are they? Not that I know of, Miss Lorelei. Kefferberg isn't what it used to be, is it? There's no need for such negativities, ladies. It's not negativity, Miss Marley. You must agree this town has been rather unfortunate in recent times. It's a matter of perspective, Arian. You can only hope nothing else happens before the festival. Still wondering about Elise? I'm on my way home, Mr. Eugene. No need to worry. I thought you'd be looking after your horse. He's getting some much-needed rest. I'm not confident he'll make it through the night, if I'm honest. Mr. Eugene, I'm at a loss, truth be told. Kieferberg isn't known for house thieves, and I wouldn't want to believe it, but I understand, Mr. Eugene. You no longer feel safe here. I've been thinking about it, maybe settling somewhere place else. Where, Mr. Eugen? I haven't decided yet, but I'll put some thought into it after the festival. There's no business to be made here without my horses, you see? I understand, Mr. Eugen. Move along now, lass, before it gets any darker. Hi, Trevor. I thought you'd never come about, Elise. Oh, spare me. Here's your bread, Elise. You must keep yourself fed. Thank you. You too, Leb. You're looking just as tired as I am. Can you tell? You're not as mysterious as you think you are. Now that's better. Move along, Elise. It's best we go to bed tonight early. Oh, Lord knows I can use some good sleep. How is he to know when you hardly ever pray, Elise? It's not as though he makes for good conversation, so why bother? Good night, Leb. Good night, Elise. Uh-oh. That's Mr. Eugen's. You've come. This crow, it's speaking to me. You're wearing them. Shiny. What's the meaning of this? Who's there? The hex. You're the bearer of the hex. Hex? What hex? The hex. You've heard of it. You're wearing it as we speak. The hex. Stay away. Show it to me. Oh, that's one creepy bird. I have nothing to show you. Go away. Why, yes, you do. Your desire. You fervent greed, your boundless hunger for glory. Show it to us. The girl just die? My eye. What have you done to my eye? Show it to us. You wretch! The testament to your tender flesh is awaiting you in my grove. A testament? Our grove! Wait, you! I'm awaiting you, Elise, in my ceramic grove of wheat. A testament. Anyhow, I ought to let know Mr. Eugenio about this horse. Receive the crow's curse. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna refill my glass of tea. I'll be right back. I'm back, and I have my tea, so we're all good. I had to stop to talk to my mom for a moment, so it took a moment. Okay. Mr. Eugen. Good lord, Elise, what's got you in such a hurry? There's a horse in the crossroads. Are you certain, Elise? Yes, I'm certain. The lass says she found your horse, Eugene. Take me there, lass. I'll go fetch the others. But it's dead, Mr. Eugen. It matters not, lass. Take me there. It was right here, I swear. Good lord, Elise. Would you like to tell us what you saw, Elise? There were crows, and the horse was... Are you certain this is where you saw it? Yes, I am. You're tired, Elise. I'm certain it was just... There's only one answer to this, folks. You're lying, Elise. I'm not lying, you old fool. If you'd let me explain, I could tell you. You said the horse was dead, Elise. And it was. How could a adored horse trot away, you would say? It's no use trying to reason with her, Tristan. She's lying. Oh, Elisa, of all things to lie about. What's about these crows? It's the truth. I've had enough. I'll be in the stables.
Elise.
Tell us, Elise, are you speaking the truth? I did see that. Well, maybe that was the wrong choice. You're the witch. Witness the witch is doing. Or you are the witch trying to deceive us. That's enough, old Joshin. Let us say there was a horse, Elise. What about these crows? As I said, Father, I think I saw what I saw. I won't deny what I said.
Elise.
I'm just shocked that there's nothing here. Truly, I wouldn't lie about such a thing. You think you've got us fooled, huh? You shouldn't make such accusations. It's best we... Can't you folks see she's trying to deceive us? You know something, Elise? What? I don't know what it is, but as I have said, I'll have it said, lassie. You can't dance with the devil all you want. You won't.
That's ridiculous.
That's enough. We've all had a difficult day today, folks. We're all exhausted, drained on edge, aren't we not? By you trying to defend your... No, Leb's right, quite right, oh Joshin. Let us turn in for the night. We can come back to this tomorrow. Well, there's like a witch going around. Bro's horse died. Or Elise just thought she saw one, and then now it's gone, so... I mean... I'd like to have a word with you, Gustav. You too, Leb. No need, Father. I trust Leb's judgment. Yet I don't.
I see.
I'll go with you, Father. You're going home, Elise, and you should think long and hard about what you've done. These cutscenes are so weird. Well, earlier, AJ, I don't know if you saw it, but like, one girl's goats were getting sick, so they were like, she's the witch! Get her! So, I'm not the first person to be accused of being a witch. I had to go home and tell Rosemary what I just saw. I think what I need to do is I need to get the testament. I assume I get the testament tonight. Hold on, I gotta turn the light on. It's getting dark. Okay, there we go. Light is on. Like, I assume we have to get the testament tonight. I've been saving all the time, AJ. I hope you're proud of me. Elise! This is bad. This is very bad. Had it not been for Lab, those folks would have... They would have found out about everything. About the woods, about what I did? That's right, I best get to the Crow's Grove. The Testament, they have the fat plundered flesh. I should... Elise. Rosemarine. What's wrong, Elise? I don't know where to start, Rosemarine. I'm so tired. It's this rotten pigsty of a town. Elise. I saw one of Mr. Eugen's horses on the way home, Rosemarine. It was dead, but it was riddled with crows, and... I don't understand, Elise. You should tell... More importantly, Rosemarine, there was a golden crow. He said he's got a testament. Oh, Elise, a testament! This is too much for me, Rosemarine. What else did he say, Elise? I'm so tired. Huh? I went back to town to tell everyone about the horse, and they humiliated me, Rosemarine. Elise, each and every day I'm treated as if though I'm some wretch. No matter what I do or say, I'm always... This wish of mine, Rosemarine, can I truly trust him to grant it? If you devote himself to him and do his bidding, you're already aware of the sacrifices you'll have to make, but I would sacrifice all of Kieferberg if I had to, Rosemarine. I can't stay another day in this town. I have no choice but to find him. Take me with you, Elise. Huh? You're going to there again tonight, aren't you? To the woods? All right, I'll let you know when I'm ready. This doesn't sound good. You look nervous, Elise. That's because I am, Rosemarine. We can talk about it. I can try and... No, that's alright. I don't want to think about it. Let's go, Rosemarine. Oh, alright. Keep close to me, Rosemarine. Lord knows what we're gonna find. You still haven't told me about last evening's... Whatever happens, Rosemarine, promise you'll stay close to me. Of course, Elise. Is everything alright? Come, let's go. It's not the witching hour yet. Is it? Yeah, it's not the witching hour yet. I want to check on the unicorn. I don't trust that goat either. Curious. What's going on here? Okay. That's why I check. It didn't used to look like this, did it? No, it didn't. I think this is some story about the witch and her lover. Or whoever him is. Swear it happened, Rosemary. At least look. Those are horseshoes. There's so many, too. These weren't here earlier, Rosemary. This doesn't make any sense. There are feathers gathered about, too. Are these from the crows you said you saw? I don't know what to make of this, Rosemary. Come, Elise, we have no choice but to see for ourselves. Wait, Rosemary! Back into these woods against Rosemary. Rosemary. Silly lass, she must have wandered all in by herself. Rosemary. Now it's the witching hour. Here we go. This looks different. I guess it's because it's the Testament. There's a horse. It seems kind of witch-like, if you ask me. Where in the Lord's name does she go? Let's carry on, I suppose. There's no going back. I can't run. Pleasant surprise, pleasant surprise. How pleasant it is to see you here, lass. I thought you were the ones that invited me, Crow. Not every lass who gets those shoes winds up here. There have been others? You're not special, you're not special. There's Rosemary. Rosemary! What were you thinking wandering off like that, you? I'm sorry. I told you to stay close to me. I got a little distracted is all. This isn't the time or place to get distracted, Rosemary. We don't know what could be in these woods. Uh-oh. Come now, we can't sit around all night. Something's not right here, guys. Come on, please. Please. What? What's happening? That was unnecessarily hard. I like shiny things. Ring of... That's the crow's name. A ring? That's the crow's. What did you say, Rosemary? My hi! You've come, you've come. Look who it is, look who it is! You've brought me such good company, too! What are you wittering on about, you wretch? You've done well coming here, lassie. So you best give me what you promised, Crow. What he promised? The testament, the testament. Where is it, Crow? Come a little further into my grove, lass. Why, you little... I didn't hear about this. Show it to me, show it to me. What is she to show you, Crow? Rosemarine? Hey, give me that ring, you... Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass, it's so close, yet so far. You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one. That's a secret, that's a secret. Why, you wretched bird. That doesn't answer my... Enough chatting, enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more. Wait! Come find me, come find me. Suppose we ought to find him. What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? You're not yourself. What do you mean? Oh, to hell with it. Let's find that wretched bird. Curious. Is there any more shiny things around here? Well, it's rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? A narrow brick well reaches deep into the earth's depths, its walls cracked and shriveled. I think that's where I need to put the ring. The ring we found. Would you say it goes in here, Rosemarine? You did steal it from us after all. Rather clever, isn't she? Some of these look like they have nests inside. Several oddly shaped, yet neatly carved ceramic pots and vases rest on the ground. Five matches? I'll take it. Okay, well. Oh! What? Oh my god. Apparently don't go that way. You're going forth with this invitation, I see. What would that matter to you? I was once in your shoes, haughtiness and all. Oh, but it won't be long now, will it? Until? Your eyes are forced open, then you'll see. That this mimicry of theirs isn't worth reason, girl. I know when I'm being mocked, thank you very much. Ointment. I'll take that. I don't have anything to help with that sanity right now. Or actually, I might have grape juice. Do I have grape juice? I think I drank all of it. Yeah, I drank all the grape juice. Let me use one of these ointments, though. Oh, I needed that. Ow! That one didn't move. You know what? I'm gonna reload. I should save after this point in case I need to do it again.
Out with it! Rose and Marine? Wait!
Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Acorn. Interesting. What's an acorn do? Hearts. Well, I'll go ahead and eat it. Hello. Oh, I thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemary. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure it's that easy. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Thank you. I don't want to get pecked by any more birds. Oh, it fits perfectly. He will be pleased, he will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament? Come further, lass, come further. Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to find it or get out of my sight. It's best you don't speak to him like that.
Rose and
Huh? All the answers you seek lie deeper in these woods, lassie. Will you give me the tender flesh, then? Meet me in the wheat field and show me your resolution. The wheat field? You have my word, you have my word. That wretched bird's playing with me. A wheat field.
Rose and
Rosemary? It's nothing. We ought to go after him. She's not nervous. She's hiding something. I don't think we should trust that crow. Alright, out with it, Rosemarine. You haven't been yourself since we got here. I'm a little nervous is all. So am I, but it's best we don't get distracted now. Maybe truly she's just nervous, but she's rather cold, isn't she? I see you've taken the Marquis's invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who, you know who. To him. That's who the good company is for, not for his Marquis. Yeah, I'm yet to understand what this Marquis nonsense is about. Nonsense, not nonsense. Oh, shush your feathered rat. How I loathe you, naive sheep. Following his blissful word into the moonless hellfire of ours. What are you? We all fed his gluttony, one after the other. Our sins on earth, made into a spectacle for all us to see. Who is he? Your fate, if one of us, is sealed, you foolish girl. What in the Lord's name is she wittering on about? She didn't even give us anything. So it's true, so it's true. I'll never get used to you feathered rats screeching. She's here, she's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch, she brought the witch. Uh-oh. What are they going on about now, Rosemarine? You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove.
Out with it!
You've got the wrong glass crows. Now let us through. I suppose it's because of the hat. You're in our lair, the lair of the Lord, the lair of the Lord, the lair of the Lord. Do you know who that is, Rosemarine? You know him too, he's our merciful Marquis. That golden crow's name. It's best we move along now. I'm sorry. What for, Rosemarine? I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see. That's alright, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be either. Yeah, I mean, she was talking about stars and stuff, but she's the witch? She was in town, though. She couldn't have taken... Or, I guess... She did meet us after we got out of the forest, so she could have taken the horses. But the horses seems like something that was done by the crows, not her. You've met them, you've met them. You're mocking me, you? So are they, those wretched blackbirds. All of them, his despicable vessels. What are you talking about? His faithful crow. Don't trust him, regardless of how friendly he appears. As if I'd trust that feathered rat. Hearty soup. I'll take that. Starting to lose my sanity, though. Oh, that's really good. That's really good, actually. What's popping up here? Is it you? Up ahead, up ahead! What's up ahead, Crow? Lord, Lord! Can't you give it a rest with the squawking? If you give it a rest with your own whining. Oh, I've had it with you and your Lord is ahead right above these walls. Why, Hugh, this place is nothing but walls. You best find your way out, then. An offering, an offering. What are you going on about, Crow? Is she the one? The offering? I don't recall ever promising you a lot anything. It's best we move along. It's a shame she doesn't have much meat on her bones. You don't mean? The offering, the offering.